Booktube, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to Book Babble. Today I am going to be doing the Booktubers shoutouts tag. I was tagged by Janie over at the Bookworms Buddy, thank you very much. And this tag was created by Trina over at Between Chapters, and I'm really excited to be tagged in this because I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I hadn't been shouted out or anything like that, and I really didn't want to unless I was shouted out. So I'm glad that I was able to finally make this video, so let's get started. The first question is, who was the first booktuber you discovered and what video was it? And honestly, I don't remember at all. When I'm on YouTube, I usually watch a bunch of videos in a row, and you know how they have the well, it would be on this side, the recommendations on the side. So what I probably did was I saw a really big booktuber like Pulling Bananas Books or Katie Tastic or somebody like that. I saw one of their book videos, and then I just kept on going through the recommendations, and I was like, holy crap, what is this? I'm getting just sucked up in a whirlwind of booktube, and I had to be a part of it. And I don't remember exactly what the first video was, but it probably happened something like that. Question number 2 is, what is the most recent booktuber that you have subscribed to? And I subscribed to Last Page Legacies. I don't remember her name right now, but and of course all of these are going to be linked down below. But what happened was she had a booktube channel before, and unfortunately she was being bullied and made fun of because of it in school, and she explained this in her new channel. And I was subscribed to her old channel, but now she's made a new channel with new videos, and I really feel like she just needs some support and stuff from the booktube community, because feeling like she needed to delete her old channel because people at school felt like it was stupid or whatever. It really sucks, and I feel really bad for her, but I'm really glad that she's back in booktube, and I hope that she doesn't conform to peer pressure next time. But go give her some love, because I think she really needs it right now. Question number 3 is, did any booktubers inspire you to start your own channel? And absolutely yes. I think it was the same thing. I just saw a bunch of really big booktubers videos, and when I decide that I want to do something, I just go ahead and do it. So a couple weeks after I had started watching booktube, I just had already made a channel, and I don't really remember what booktubers I watched first. I have a horrible memory, I really, really do, but all of the bigger booktubers that I had watched in the beginning before I found the smaller booktube communities, all of those bigger booktubers just really inspired me to read more and create videos and stuff like that. I just don't remember any specific names. Question number 4 is, name a booktuber that has been with you since the beginning. And this is actually really fun because like I said, horrible memory. I have no idea who has subscribed to me before. So I went and I looked at who subscribed to me first. And there were 2 booktubers who are still with me today, who still comment, and I'm so excited. Snogging on Sunday Books, I love her channel, just amazing. And the Gwendolyn Reading Method, and I love her channel too, and they're just such wonderful ladies. They're great booktubers, and they have been subscribed to me for 11 months, which is just since day one, basically. And I had no idea. I love these ladies. I love their booktube channels, and I had no idea that they had been subscribed to me for that long. It's just crazy. Question number 5 is, to name a booktuber that you have been with since the beginning, and my answer for that is going to be the creator of this tag, which is Trina over at Between Chapters. And I remember when she was the little baby booktuber, and she started, and she had less than 100 subscribers. I remember when I had subscribed to her, and now she's over 1,000, and she's just so successful, and I'm so happy for her because she is an awesome booktuber and she makes amazing content. Of course, she created this great booktuber shoutouts tag, and I love her to death. Question number 6 is, name a booktuber whose creativity you love, and I'm gonna have to go with Joel Books. He does these little skits every now and again, and they're just so funny. He did one recently where the expectation versus reality of reading, and I was watching that today, and it had me cracking up. He is just hilarious. Question number 7 is, name a booktuber whose positivity you love, and the first person who popped into my head is Naya from Naya Reads and Smiles. I mean, her booktube name says it all, Naya Reads and Smiles, because that's literally what she does. Her entire video, she's always just jumping up and down, and she's so excited, and she's constantly smiling, and she's just the most positive person on booktube. She just shoots sparkles and rainbows out everywhere, because she's just the epitome of joy. It's crazy. If you need a pick-me-up, if you want to get back into booktube or something, go watch her channel, because she's just so full of life and happiness. Question number 8 is, name a booktuber whose honesty you admire, and I kind of have to go with Leading Lights. And again, I have a poor memory, so I can't remember hardly anybody's names, but every time she does a review, she's just completely honest whether she hated it or she liked it, and she just gives such descriptive reasons for why she hated it or liked it. And I feel like that's kind of rare. Sometimes people don't like it, but they have a hard time explaining why, and she just is very good at vocalizing what she did and did not like about a book, and is completely honest every single time. Question number 9 is pick a booktuber who always makes you laugh, and I'm definitely going to have to go with Beggity Bangs. He is also a new-ish booktuber that's only been booktubing for like a year, maybe even less than that, and he already has over 10,000 subscribers because he is just freaking hilarious, and I love his videos, and he's just so quirky and different, and I love that about him. Question number 10 is name a super friendly booktuber, and I'm gonna have to go with Binge Reader. Every single time I make a video, almost every single time I make a video, she's commenting, and she's just always so nice. Like, just, I don't know what else to say. She's just such a nice person, and you can see that in her videos, that she just comes off. She's like one of those people that you could never imagine mad, you know? Like, they're just always so nice and so happy that you just, they're never mad. You know, they can't get mad. They don't do mad because they're just always so happy, and you just can't picture that happy person being mad. But she's always so kind, and she's always commenting on my videos, and I just love her to death. She also has a great booktube channel. All these people do. I'm gonna have to stop saying that and repeating myself. They all have amazing booktube channels. Question number 11 is name a booktuber who always makes you add books to your TBR. And City of YA Books, girl, I need to stop watching your hauls, because every single time I watch a haul of yours, I add like 10 books to my TBR. She just did a birthday haul. Good gravy. Like, just every single time I watch her videos, I'm constantly adding books to my TBR on Goodreads. She reads so many great books. Question number 12 is name a booktuber has similar tastes that you do. And I really didn't want to have like really big booktubers in here, but honestly, the closest person who every single time she likes a book, I like it. If I hate it, she hates it, and vice versa, whatever, is Katie Tastic. And I mean, she has a really, really great channel. She's a huge booktuber. I feel like she's one of the bigger booktubers that didn't let stuff go to their head, and she still does reviews constantly and does hauls and all that stuff. I really love her channel, even though she's a big booktuber. I won't get into the topic of pros and cons of being a huge booktuber, but she definitely is one of my favorites of the big booktubers, and we like almost always like exactly the same books. Question number 13 is name a booktuber who has a different taste in books than you, but you still love their channel. And Brock from Let's Read has an amazing channel. He mostly reads like adult science fiction, and I obviously read like young adult fantasy and just other young adult type books. And I don't think we've read a book, like I can't think of a book that we have both read. I mean, other than maybe Ready Player One or something like that. But we like very different styles of books, but his channel is still amazing. I know a couple of months ago, him and his wife had a baby, and he did this video, like, with the baby acting like it was an art from the publisher, and it was just hilarious. I'll have that link down below if you guys haven't seen it. It is just the most amazing booktube video I probably have ever seen. Question number 14 is name a booktuber who you are impressed with the amount of books that they read. And every single time I think of a booktuber who reads an enormous amount, I always think of Lindsay from Lindsay Ray. She probably reads like 4 or 5 books every single week, and that is just crazy. I don't know how she does it. Like, I am dumbfounded every single time I see one of her wrap-ups, because she's always reading between like 4 and 6 books, and it's just absolutely insane. I know she listens to a lot of audiobooks, and I started doing that recently because of her, and I know the amount of books that I've read has gone way up because I'm listening to audiobooks now, but kudos to her, because I don't know how the heck she reads that much. And question number 15 is shout out a booktuber with less than 500 subscribers, more than 10,000 subscribers, and someone in between. So my booktuber that I'm going to shout out that has less than 500 subscribers is Lions, Tigers, and Books. Oh my, she's got like 300, 400 something subscribers, and I just love her channel. She has great content, and she does awesome book reviews and hauls and stuff like that, and I don't know why she doesn't have more subscribers. Go and subscribe to this girl, please. The booktuber that I'm going to shout out that has more than 10,000 subscribers is Katrina or Kat from the Little Book Owl. And the reason why I'm shouting her out, well, number 1, because I love her channel. Number 2, because she has an awesome accent. And number 3 is because she is the booktuber that has the most subscribers that has subscribed to me, and I really appreciate that. Like, again, the conversation about huge booktubers. I think smaller booktubers like me don't get a lot of attention from larger booktubers, and I think that's really unfortunate. And she subscribed to me a couple months back, and I was just so, I don't know why, it was just so, it felt good to know that a booktuber that is so successful has noticed that I am doing something similar to what they're doing. I don't know, it's weird. I don't put a lot of focus on who subscribes to me and how many people subscribe to me, but when a larger booktuber notices, it makes me feel good and makes me really want to keep doing what I'm doing. And even though I love it, I'm still going to, but it just it gives me that extra push to really be inspired to keep doing booktube. And then a booktuber that is in between, I am going to shout out Novels and Nonsense, because I love her channel and she loves Doctor Who and she's just super nice. Like, she could have matched a whole bunch of these questions. Like, we have the same likes and she makes me laugh and she reads a lot, and there's just a lot of these questions that she could have been applied towards, and so I figured that I would just put her in this one that she's got in between 500 and 10,000 subscribers, but she has an awesome channel. I think she's got like 6,000 right now or something, and I really, really love her, and she loves Doctor Who, so, you know, hey. Alright guys, that is my booktuber shoutouts tag. Thank you so much again, Janie, for shouting me out. I really enjoyed doing this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!